And badminton star Jwala Gutta is acing it, but this time the game is a little different. Well, she has been contributing to a very noble cause and shining the light on a very important health issue, that of the importance of breast milk for a newborn baby. We all know that breast milk is amrit for young babies, for young children. Jwala has recently welcomed her child and has been donating her breast milk to a government hospital. I'm going to welcome here on the broadcast. Thank you so much for speaking to India today. Many congratulations on the birth
Thank
of
you.
your child and
Thank you.
also on Jwala, this very noble cause. Talk to us about why do you think it was important for you to, donate your breast milk? I mean, what came to your mind really?
Actually, I didn't know much about it. Within a week of my delivery, I kind of realized that I was having an oversupply, and
Okay,
my baby couldn't drink the whole thing, and there was a lot
right.
of surplus left. And then the doctor I was going to, and my own doctor, Dr. Manjula, and my pediatrician, Dr. Vignita, they kind of guided me. They said that,
Oh,
I can donate. And then they told me like how there's a shortage of breast milk, and young mothers are not able to have sufficient. There are many reasons why there was insufficient breast milk, but they told me that the government hospitals especially needed a lot of this particular donation, because a lot of mothers come, they're not eating well, they're malnutrition, and then they have this premature deliveries.
right.
So mostly they need it, and that's why I decided, why not. There's a lot of I think lot of taboos, I think, around us. I think we need to break all of that, and we live in a society, and we should be there for each other if we can. I think it doesn't cost us much.
It doesn't, it doesn't. It's surplus at the end of the day. How much milk, Jwala, have you donated as of now?
As if now I have donated about 50 liters.
What should the message really from the government, from the administration be to a lot of women like you? Like you said, you were very happy to do it. You didn't think much of it. You didn't think it was a big deal. And you said that, many people aren't doing it and there has to be more awareness. So what kind of work should be done on that front by administration, by government, by hospital, by doctors to make women aware that this is a privilege really?
I think we have too many problems in our society, whether it comes to, you know, how to say it. I think we need to be open about it. We have a lot of religion issue. We have a lot of caste issue. There are a I've heard the reasons, like why should we share our milk? एक वो है तो दूसरा एक है कि हम दूसरों का मिल्क क्यों लें. That is another issue, I
Oh,
believe.
okay.
And then are the caste matching? That is another issue, I believe.
Oh.
And mainly now, because of we are living in a very visual world, a lot of women are scared to breastfeed because they think that their breast will look a certain way after breastfeeding, or so there are a lot of issues. I think we need to talk about it. I mean, it's quite silly. We need to break all these taboos. We need to break all these myths. We need to be aware that we live in a society. We all need each other, irrespective of our caste or religion or our stature in the society. I think it's very important to be spreading this awareness, which we are not doing enough. I think we're not doing enough.
All right. A little bit of an effort, but it goes a long, long way, doesn't it, Jwala? I'm going
100%.
to, yes, absolutely. I'm going to thank you, really, first of all, for this noble cause, and secondly, for speaking to India today. It's so nice
Thank
to
you.
have you on the show. Chaotic traffic, long hours of commute. Is that something that you have to deal with every single day? Bumpy roads, jerks that your knees ache in pain, and also your backs cry out for help. 2, 3, 4 hours of driving across the city, crisscrossing states on a daily basis? Well, if that is you, then you need to watch this report on what it is going to be doing, or already perhaps is doing, to your bone health and to your postures. Here's more.
Traveling to Greater Noida, out of 12 hours in a day, I was driving 8 hours.
39-year-old Gaurav has a desk job and ends up sitting for most of the time he's in office. But when Gaurav is not in office, he's doing something which is far worse.
Sometime I go out station like Baddi in Himachal. So again, the minimum time travel for me to reach from office to client is around 1.5 hours approximately, and then from client either to back to office or back to home. So my in total 4 to 5 hours of traveling by car is pretty normal. So one day I've calculated it when I was traveling to Greater Noida. Out of 12 hours in a day, I was driving 8 hours.
Gaurav is among lakhs of commuters who are reporting extreme posture problems along with other complications like stiff backs, strained hamstrings, spasms, stiffness and pain in the tailbone.
So with driving, because of the traffic jams, you have to use your clutch quite often. So my knee is swelled and have big amount of pain over there. Also, I have a backache. It's very worse actually. My sitting posture has been changed, and the current scenario here is if I am lie down on the floor, I'm not able to get up without a help because of the tailbone pain.
Traffic which we see in national capital nowadays, this is getting really intense. They are always on the move, they are concentrating hard on the road because anyone can pop out from anywhere. So their neck muscles around, they are always very stiff. Then the stop to start action puts enormous stress on the knees and the hips. Because they are sitting in a crouched position for long, their back is not supported well. When they get up, they feel pain in their back.
A study says 83.8% of auto rickshaw drivers displaying this postural abnormality, a lumbar spinal posture deviation, attributing it to long rides and extended periods of sitting. This is in fact a common sight in cities. Imagine navigating through traffic like this and what it does to your bone health.
If you imagine yourself sitting in a car seat, your legs can't move, your hips can't move. So the only part which can move is back. So a movement which should be happening in more than 2 parts is actually happening only at 1 part, which is the spine. So spine by its curve is compensating for all those movements, which leads to pressure, enormous load on this part.
Patients like Gaurav, who have now normalized their backache, know of the risk involved in driving for hours together and of sitting, which is the new smoking, but are helpless in the face of the demands of life.
With my health condition, it's not normal, but again, I have to maintain that quality of life. So I have to pay the EMI of the car, EMI of the house. So obviously, I have to go. So this is something जो हो गया अंदर से सेटअप हो गया कि नहीं यार जाना पड़ेगा, तो जाना पड़ रहा है और जाना पड़ेगा में डिफरेंस होता है. सो जो जाना पड़ेगा वाला भी ऑप्शन है मेरे पास, तो जाना पड़ेगा, दर्द है तो है, बट यू हैव टू कीप ऑन वर्किंग. द नीड ऑफ द आवर इज दैट आई नीड टू upgrade the car, so I went for the automatic version so that my left knee gets some relief.
These small injuries may seem minor at first, but they add up, leading to posture problems, spinal misalignment and balance issues. Traffic and sedentary lifestyle may take a toll on your spine health. There are certain changes that you can make which can help make a big difference. But doctors say it does not have to be like that and that there is solution in sight. Plus simple changes in lifestyle.
Right, so a couple of mistakes that most people make, and I've also been doing it for a while now. Now, given that I'm 5'2", I tend to pull the chair really forward as much as this. Remember that it's going to affect your knees in a very, very bad way. What experts really suggest is that pull it backwards just good enough to give your knees enough space, ample space, and also you should be comfortably able to reach the pedal in this fashion. Also, the other mistake a lot of people make is that they don't keep their backs inclined with the seat. You have to make that adjustment as well. Now, what happens is that when you do this, you tend to strain not just your neck but also your back. Remember, it's not a straight road that you're dealing with. You're dealing with a road which has got bumps as well. It's going to have the sharpest impact on your neck and lead to perennial neck pain and back pain that most people are actually dealing with right now. So, adjust the seat in such a way that you're extremely comfortable and your knees have ample space. You're also reaching the pedal comfortably. Your elbows inclined, the steering also comfortable, and you are comfortably placed on your seat vis-a-vis your back. This is something that you must be doing. Another thing that doctors advise is that if you know that the journey is long, tend to take some breaks at least. Try doing that. What you can do is that you can step out and stretch whenever you get an opportunity, and that actually is going to go a long way in relaxing you in a long journey. Well, that brings us to the end of this edition of Health360. We hope you enjoyed watching the show as much as we did, putting it together for you. Do not forget to log on to indiatoday.in for all of these stories going up on our website. You can download the app as well. As social media platforms always carry them. It's YouTube, Instagram, Twitter and Facebook. Our hashtag is Health360, Health360 Plus. Do not forget to like, subscribe and share. Thank you so much for watching. Take very good care of yourself. Bye for now.